Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. This weekend, it's back, the Ferdinand Heimatfest. Now, I say it's back. It was back last year, but now we're back in full force because we're all done with this COVID thing.
That's right. You know, last year was a little bit of a struggle. We didn't know if we were going to have it even the month leading up to the fest and stuff. So this year we were full speed ahead and really looking forward to having everybody back down there in a full strength fest again. So.
And joining us in the studio is Neil Weyer. He is the chairman of the event?
One of the chairmen, yeah. Okay. We have a great committee that kind of oversees all this, a bunch of younger folks and our fearless leader, Sue Fink, who's been a staple with Ferdinand events throughout many years. So we're very fortunate to have her as well.
Well, it's good to see younger people taking over, but you've done this for some years.
That's right. So I kind of came in back in 2015 after the 175th event, and been doing this ever since, and I've really enjoyed it. So.
Now, I say that we're back in full force. It was a great Heimatfest last year, but you weren't sure really going up to it. But this year, this is the second year you're at the Ferdinand Community Center. It used to always be at the 18th Street Park, which really some people think of as almost kind of the same thing. It's all in the same area. Why the move to the Ferdinand Community Center?
Well, we've had our fair share of weather-related issues. So this was one of the ways we thought we could kind of combat that, take it up there. If we needed to, we could run inside the community center, set up our entertainment in there. And one of the things we wanted to do, we love 18th Street Park, but it was so spread out. So, you know, the community center really helps us condense that. You have the inside AC that, you know, with the weather, the heat, if anybody needs to go inside and enjoy the AC, that option is there, so.
And that's really important for Saturday when you have those fried chicken dinners, a good, nice, air-conditioned place to eat.
That's right. So last year we actually teamed up with the Ferdinand Fire Department and Ladies Auxiliary to do a fried chicken dinner for the fest. So on Saturday evening only, Friday night we have a lot of other great food vendors and local organizations that'll have food there, but Saturday evening only they'll have a chicken dinner starting at 4:30 Saturday afternoon. Highly recommend getting there early. They sell out quick. Yeah. So they do a wonderful job, and we're very fortunate to work with them. So.
And you mentioned something I think people need to make sure that you realize about all fests, whether it be Ferdinand or St. Henry or Celestine. It's local vendors, and for many of them, this is their fundraiser of the year.
That's right. You know, the boys soccer, the Boy Scouts, Sisters of St. Benedict. You know, they're all food vendors that we have up there. I know I'm forgetting a couple, but you know, this goes to support their organization, and we're very lucky to have them. They do a wonderful job. You know, Sisters with their ice cream sandwiches, the Boy Scouts with their walking tacos and pulled pork and stuff like that, and the soccer with their hamburgers and cheeseburgers and whatnot. So
you're helping, when you go to the Ferdinand Heimatfest, you're helping the community as a whole. Let's talk about the events going on. First of all, you do have a new event I see here on the list, the foam party for kids.
That's right. So we've been looking at this event for quite some time. So basically Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock, bring the kids down, and it'll be a foam party. I don't know how to really explain it, but there'll be foam cannons shooting, you know, foam. So you will get wet. Perfect for the hot day ahead. So we've heard a lot of good comments about this, and we've actually heard that they want to do one for the adults as well, but we're going to give it a shot with the kids this year.
It's like a great big bubble bath is what it's going to be.
That's there. Basically what it is.
That is pretty cool. So that's a new event, really.
That's a new event. So that'll be up there on the lawn at the community center. So bring the kids. They will, like I said, they will get wet. So, you know, swim trunks, you know, stuff that they can get wet, and it'll be a fun time.
The Ferdinand Heimatfest is known for music, and you guys have some great entertainment both Friday and Saturday. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so Friday night, we actually have Cody Eichert and the Sidewinders with special guest Rye Davis, presented by Jasper Engines and Transmissions. Rye will actually take the stage at 7 o'clock on Friday night. You know, Cody, I believe, has been on here locally. He's got a lot of local connections. He's actually performed, I believe, on the WBDC Country Showdown as well. He's open for, you know, Kid Rock, Hank Williams Jr., performs anything from Hank Williams Jr. to Tyler Childers and all that. So, you know, we've been trying to team up with him for a while, and we finally got something on the books. So we're really looking forward to Friday evening. And we're also looking forward to Saturday evening. We have 5 Under, a local band from Santa Claus. their members range in ages. They're all over the board, and they've got great classic rock and country music, and Cypher Construction and Access Storage are presenting 500 on Saturday evening at 7:30. So.
Okay. And something else that the Ferdinand Heimatfest is well known for is the BBQ Contest.
That's right. That's definitely one of my favorite events of the whole weekend. So on Saturday morning, we've got, I think, 9 teams signed up at this point in time, and come down 11:30, $5 entry fee to help offset some costs for the barbecue teams and whatnot, and sample barbecue all day. I can guarantee you won't leave hungry. Bill can probably attest to this. He's competed in it many times, so it's a great event.
Well, and it's not just barbecue sometimes that's served. They're serving a little bit of everything. These are just guys and gals that just really enjoy cooking,
right,
and they want to show off.
Right, yeah. I mean, you won't just see just your standard ribs or pulled pork or stuff. I mean, these guys really take pride in what they do, and they want to showcase their talents as well, so you'll see things all over the board.
Okay, and that's for you to go and enjoy what they're cooking. They're also cooking for competition, and that different turn in different times throughout the day for their competition. They start early in the morning.
Yeah. I forget the time they actually start. I think it's between 2 and 2:30 in the morning and stuff. So it's an early morning.
And you moved them to really a new location from the 18th Street Park. They're now in the bottom part of the parking lot of the Ferdinand Community Center. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. So the first parking bay of the community center, once you pull in the community center, it's on the right there. There'll be a tent set up that you go check into. They'll give you a wristband and a boat for your sampling and whatnot. So.
Okay. You also have a lot of sporting events that happen as part of the Ferdinand Heimatfest, which really, I guess, starts on Friday night with the Tri-County-wide disc golf.
That's right. So 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. there'll be registration for the disc golf tournament at the 18th Street Park disc golf course. At 5:30 there'll be a shotgun start for all the teams, and then you'll play 18 holes and whatnot. So.
Okay. And I see you have pong tournament. I don't know if that's an athletic event. So I don't know where
it depends. It depends.
Okay.
No. So yes, yeah. At 8 o'clock in the beer garden, we'll have the pong tournament. This is an event. You don't have to drink at or anything, but you're playing basically beer pong. So.
And then Saturday, you got the 5K run. I'll let you go through that list of sporting events on Saturday.
Right. So Saturday morning, we'll kick things off with the 5K run and walk. Starts at the Forest Park track. And then they've actually got a new course this year that'll take you around the monastery and through the new Old Town Lake Park, and then bring you back to the track. So I know they're really looking forward to trying that new course. And then another staple of the Ferdinand Heimatfest is the Tri-County YMCA Co-Ed Sand Volleyball Tournament, taking place at 9 a.m. At 18th Street Park. I believe you do have to pre-register for that, so get in touch with the Tri-County YMCA. So. And then also at 9, registration for the Scenic Hills of the Monastery Car and Truck Show will begin. Great event, helps support the Ferdinand Food Pantry as well. So Scenic Hills has done a great job at putting that on the last few years for us. And then at 9:45, after the 5K run and walk, there's a run and recover with yoga at the Forest Park tennis courts, which is something new we tried last year, went over very well. So yeah, check that out. 3 versus 3 basketball contest at 10 a.m. at the 18th Street Park basketball courts. The Forest Park basketball team will be putting this on. I believe they have a dunk contest as well, so if you want to come showcase your talents, come on down. So.
And then horseshoe tournament?
Horseshoe tournament, registration begins at noon at the lower horseshoe pits at 18th Street Park. Our beer garden opens at 3:30 p.m. On Saturday. And then we also have the Forest Park FFA sponsoring the Kitty Pedal Pool in the Best Home Furnishings Family Fun Zone. The Fun Zone is a great event for all the kids. We have a bunch of inflatables, kids games, glitter stencils, balloon animals. I believe Friday night there's a magician inside the community center at 7:30 p.m. And whatnot. But we want to thank Best for their sponsorship of that. It's a great time for the kids and whatnot. So
I see you also have silly safaris at some point too.
We do. We actually had them last year, and they bring all the animals down, and the kids love it. So at 6:30, Ramen Law Office presents Silly Safaris on the Next Air Energy main stage. So bring the kids down and let them experience all these animals. So
there's a lot of great activities. It's all family oriented. Good times coming up in Ferdinand this weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Right.
What time does it really start on Friday? What time can you start showing up?
So 5 p.m. on Friday, the food booths, the beer garden, and the Best Home Furnishings Family Fun Zone will open. So really, that time is when most people start showing up and run well into the evening. So.
And Saturday's pretty well all day. Throughout town at different places, different things going on. Yep. Anything you'd like to add about the Ferdinand Heimatfest?
No, we just want to say thank you to all our sponsors. Really, Master Brand has been with us since our group had took over 7 years ago as our presenting sponsor. You heard some of the great organizations that have stepped up to help us out this year, and it really isn't possible to do something without the community support. And we want to say thank you to all of them.
Well, that is awesome that Ferdinand pulls together like that and has this great event that goes on. And remember, it's at the Ferdinand Community Center area. There's also plenty to do at the 18th Street Park and around there. Ferdinand Community Center, that gives you the option to go to the library, to the Y, the Ferdinand Community Center, and the 18th Street Park, all on what I would call the north edge of Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Easy in, easy out.
Yep.
Just make sure that for some of these things, like the fried chicken dinners by the firemen, get there early because they will sell those out. You want to be there. Neil, thank you very much for being our guest.
Thank you for taking the time.
Our guest has been Neil Weyer. He is one of the co-chairs for the Ferdinand Heimatfest. The Ferdinand Heimatfest this Friday and Saturday. See you there. Thanks for joining us on 18 WJTS. We're local people watching local people.